Phone's a little crooked, but I stopped to get gas, and I saw they had a KFC. I'm in Moriarty. I got a spork, and I just love their coleslaw. So I got a large coleslaw. Yummy, yum. Look at those mountains and hills. Aren't those beautiful? Oh my God. This is on I-40. You know, I used to take I-10 to Arizona before. Oh, fried bread. Indian fried bread. I love Indian fried bread. And it's okay to say Indian because that's what their sign says. Oh, look at the rocks. Gorgeous. So I'm coming into Kingman here pretty soon, and I got a hold of my friend C-Dub's Journey. She's parked up in Flagstaff and BLM land, and we're gonna meet up at the Cracker Barrel in Flagstaff, and I haven't seen her in a year. Gonna do shenanigans. You can't see us really good, but
That's probably even better that you can't.
say
I
hi.
can't see you at all.
Say hi, C-Dubs.
I see Dubs.
You're right there.
I see Dubs. How you doing?
Come on.
Ready? Or we already did
I'm
it?
videoing right now.
Right now?
I'm doing video. You see the red light? It's on.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
Well, we're at Cracker Barrel. We're cracker camping.
We're cracker camping.
We're cracker camping, and we're sitting on our lawn chair, on our little camp chairs, on the other side of our camper, hiding
In the dark.
in the dark, so nobody sees us. But we're watching all the cars go by.
You'd be surprised how many people drive in this town without their headlights on.
Yeah, without headlights. So it's sitting in the Cracker Barrel, watching all the cars go by. Oh my!
Oh my! It's better than the wheels on the bus go round and
Yeah, the
round.
wheels on the bus go round.
We've
Yeah.
seen the bus. I did try to talk her into jumping on one of the city buses and let's just ride around town.
Yeah, we were gonna do that. We were gonna hop on a bus and ride around town, but we didn't want to leave Danny here.
Right. So we stayed.
But there's
There.
C-Dub's rig
Yeah, that's Hemingway.
and Hemingway, and we're hiding on the other side of Shooting Star 3.0.
3.0.
Well, so there's soon
Yeah,
gonna be
I
a
know.
4.0.
No, I'm thinking no. I think you need to change the name.
No, it'll be 4.0. I got to keep that name because it is my shooting star. Where
just
all my
call
dreams
it. Just call it Shooting Star again. Start over without
Wishing
a
on
number.
a star. My
Yeah,
shooting
wishing on
star.
a star or something.
Well, no, I had Shooting Star. I didn't put her name on there this time, but that's her name.
Hollywood.
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 Welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah.
No.
Fun times on a stayover with good friends. Great to see C-Dubs again. And I stayed at the Kebab Lake National Forest in Williams the next night after meeting up with C-Dub's Journey. And I was only there for a short time, and I needed to get back on the road because my brake light that says change brake pads right now went on. So now I needed to make arrangements to take care of that.
Okay, so I am 70 miles from Kingman. When I was on my way here, right around Flagstaff, I think it was, or just before Flagstaff, a sensor light went on my dashboard that said, change your brake pads right now. I look correct, don't I? Anyway, so I thought, well, I'm sure they don't mean like right this actual stop right now and change your brake pads. You know, otherwise they would give you fair warning. Your car should give you fair warning, you know? Like when your check engine light goes on. So I went ahead and I drove, you know, into Williams, and now I'm on my way to Nevada. But I kept, you know, I have an appointment, or I made an appointment to go to Ford on Wednesday, but I'm getting a little nervous because I'm wondering how far can I go with this once that sign goes on. I looked on the internet, they said 500 miles. Well, I think I'm within the 500 miles to make it to Las Vegas. I hope, but I'm not sure. So I'm like, shit, what should I do, So there is a Ford dealer in Kingman. Well, it's a Lincoln Ford dealer in Kingman. So I thought, okay, that gets me a little bit closer. And I started getting worried going up and down like this, going from Williams to where I'm at, to Kingman. I mean, I don't know if I've gone through the worst of it already, with the up and down, where I have to worry about my brakes, because I'm kind of going, truckers don't like it because I'm not going real fast, but I'm in the right-hand lane because I'm being cautious, and I can't put my flashers on because of my brake controller. So after I got through, when I got to the 6% downhill thing, I was a little nervous, but now I'm in a flat plateau area where, I just went through Sigamen, or however they pronounce it. And I'm going to try to get to Kingman. But I don't want to ruin my rotors either. So, it's like, well, how do you know, I'm surely not going to do 75 miles an hour, which I never do anyway, because I'm pulling a trailer. But I need, prayers. I'll let you know what happens. Prayers, And you don't know what to believe on the internet, because on the internet it says, oh, you have 500 miles, and then some people say you need to stop and get it done immediately. Well, I'm sure that it should, but I'm traveling, so what do you do when you're traveling somewhere? You just can't get it done immediately when you're in the middle of nowhere. That's what I'm doing today. It's Sunday. I was going to go to meet up with the girls in karaoke in Williams, but I just got too much going on with getting my trailer in and getting it repaired, and also getting into the RV park. And I had no water to take. I have some water in my camper. I'm not sure if it's enough. It says I got a quarter of a tank, and my tank is not small. It's pretty big on this camper. But I was going to go to the Loves and take a shower, but I missed the exit. So maybe I'll see another Loves nearby and be able to do that. I'm just kind of stressed, I don't know why I feel a little stressed about this journey from point A to point B. I was fine until it was after I left the WWRs when I started getting stressed. Nobody likes having to have repairs done on their house and also on their car, and then you start thinking about the money, and then next thing you know, and I just had, and all my insurances are due like in October, November, and my license plates, well, I did those already before I left town. I did those early so that I could budget my, my money. And then, it's just, and And then I think to myself, should I like, just chuck it all up and go back and do a sticks and bricks? I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could do that. I just can't stay in one place. And so anyway, I love my house on wheels and my van on wheels. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to try to get to Kingman, and then I'll evaluate it again, see if I'm going to go ahead and try to get to Vegas today and go from there. Yep. Good morning, everybody. I'm up early, and I am at the Kingman Cracker Barrel. It's 6 o'clock a.m. I am going to try to get into this Ford dealership across the street and have them look at my brake pads, because my brake pad light went on. So first, I really, really, really need to go to Planet Fitness, and that's where I'm headed now. But I'm just pulling out, and conveniently Ford is located right there. Isn't that pretty cool? So I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and then come back and go to this Ford dealership. They're supposed to have this express lane thing here. So that's where I'm headed now. So I'm at Ford dealership in Kingman, Arizona, and I'm getting new brake pads and rotors on my back of my van. I have 80,000 miles on it, and this is the first time I've had any issue with my brakes. I know that's a lot of miles, huh? But when I had my Explorer, I had 140 or 180,000 miles on it, and I never had to replace any pads or rotors or anything. I had very little repairs I needed. That's why I like Ford. Anyway, so they're taking care of me and got me in, and they're going to get me out of here in a short time. I went online and made that appointment, which is great. I love my Ford dealerships. Anderson Ford in Kingman. Oh, they also have a Toyota and a Chevrolet. I think they got the monopoly in this town. So Daden is in there getting done. So this is really dangerous. There's no ice cream in here today. But look at all these snacks. It's kind of hard to stay on keto when you got snacks sitting here for free. And a whole cooler right there full of soda and pudding. Well, okay, so I got the brakes all finished, and rotors and brake pads on the rear. Brake pads on the front were good, he said. So I'm on my way. I'm running late, but I got it because it's like when it rains, it pours, right? As soon as I get in the car and get going, my oil light goes on and tells me that I got to get an oil change. I could have had it done while I was there. No, I didn't have time for that. I will go ahead and get it done in Las Vegas when I get there. And then I went to hook up my trailer, and the lock I have that goes through the pin of the hitch, the key wouldn't work in there. It looks like it's got too much sand or whatever from the environment. Good thing, luckily, I carry an extra one in my old one. So I had to go find my old one and get the old key out. And now I'll have to get a new lock for my trailer pin, which is no big deal. I'll just get it at the dealer where I got it before. Anyway, yeah. So I'm on the road. I'm on 93. The road sucks. It's so rough and horrible. But this road is soon going to be 11. I guess it's called Interstate 11. I don't know. And, but, because I'll be going on to 11 anyway when I get into Las Vegas. So, yep, that's where I'm at today. It's beautiful. I'll be leaving, so the movie Leaving Las Vegas. I'll be leaving Arizona for a while, and then I'll be back. I'm going to go take my RV in, get repairs, and after that, we'll see. forgot my trailer at the RV park though. Yeah.
Well, if you live in Las Vegas, you know you cannot buy a lottery ticket. Yeah. So you have to go to Arizona to get it, which is at least an hour away. And there's the last stop to Vegas. And that's where you get your lottery tickets before you get into Las Vegas.
Well, I made it to Las Vegas. As you can see, Nevada State University. I made it. I'm right here. Right now it's in Henderson, but you can see the sphere all the way up there in front of me. I can't zoom in too much while I'm driving, but because I'm getting off at Boulder Highway, I think. We'll see what my directions tell me. Because I'm going right to the RV park. And usually I stop at my sister's first and then go to the RV park, but I just got the phone with her, so I'll be stopping at the RV park first. Beautiful Las Vegas. It would be much prettier if it was nighttime to see all the lights, but it is what it is, gang. I am here.
In about 10 miles, take exit 70 onto Boulder Highway.
Thanks, Abby. Coming down into the valley from coming off the mountains of Arizona. Coming across Boulder Dam, which I couldn't take pictures of because I'm afraid of heights and I had a hard time going over that bridge, but I did it. Yay, I did it. Beautiful Las Vegas. It would be much prettier if it was nighttime to see all the lights, but it is what it is, gang. I am here.
So I decided to get a storage shed right across the street from the Thousand Trails Park I'm staying at. And this way I could move stuff and organize. It was only $30 for the month. That's a deal. And then I headed to Walmart because I needed to get some deodorant. And I was very surprised. Look at this. Unbelievable. Everything is behind locked cabinets. I don't know if I showed you this last year. And then you got to wait for somebody to come unlock it. And then after they give you your item, they put it in a little box. And then they got to open it up at the cash register. I mean, even toothbrushes were in the cabinet. I've been to Walmarts all over the United States and have never seen that before. The whole world's under lock and key here. It's very frustrating. I don't know.
But toothbrushes are not locked up over here, but they're locked up on the other lane. Does it make sense?
Well, I went back to my RV park and Daddy needs a bath. And when I said that, look at, she wasn't hiding. She's hiding underneath the bed between the two little storage totes. Isn't she so cute? Just love this girl. So I'm wondering what everybody's looking at.
And it's the moon. It's beautiful. Moon over Las Vegas. It's even prettier when it's live.